The purpose of this video is to show how reading a book can be even more enjoyable than going to movies or watching television, and certainly more beneficial. Books can be easy to understand and can be read at a high level of interest because kids become literally engrossed in learning from books. These are average school kids using the Reading Genius method in a school in Auckland, New Zealand, where Ed recently taught. They're not just turning pages, but they're reading 40 to 50 pages a minute, and they're understanding what they're reading better and enjoying it more than if they were reading in the traditional, much slower way. Now, it doesn't mean that they're memorizing the book. What it means is they'll be able to comprehend and recall better what they've read. Notice how they're focused and completely absorbed by the book. There's no daydreaming or boredom here. Here's what the kids thought.
Hi, I'm Jay Whiteman from Auckland Normal Intermediate in Auckland, New Zealand. I'm 13 years old, and today I've just read 463 pages of a book. I didn't think it was possible, but it is.
I'm Giselle McGuire from Normal Intermediate Auckland, New Zealand. I've just taken Ed Strachar's Reading Genius course, and it's really improved my reading. I read about 551 pages in eight minutes, and I found it really enjoyable.
I'm Anna from Auckland, New Zealand, and I just took part in Ed Strachar's Reading Genius program, and I learnt a whole new way of reading, which I think will help me a lot in the future. As well as now.
How many pages did you read?
I read 458 pages in about 8 minutes, which is about 400 times what I normally read.
Here's what one teacher says.
I'm Jenny Jones, and I'm a teacher here at Auckland Normal Intermediate, which is an intermediate school in the city of Auckland in New Zealand. And at our school we have a Form 1 and Form 2 class. I'm a teacher of a Form 2 class, and that would probably be equivalent to your grade 6 in America. The children, therefore, are 12 and 13 years of age. I have had the privilege of having Ed come into my classroom and working with my class twice. Can I just speak about the remarkable results that were the end product of Ed's 2 dynamic lessons? The upshot of Ed's time spent in my classroom was that in a normal classroom you always have a wide variety of readers, and I must confess in this classroom we have children from all levels and all degrees of interest in reading. The end product of Ed's remarkable sessions were that every child in this class suddenly found, to their surprise, that reading was a very easy and mostly fun experience.
The teaching methods were very great because they were fun and very relaxing, and I didn't get tired at all. And
What you like most about the teaching method?
I liked how we got to listen to music while we were learning, and it helped us study along the lines. Just made it, when we were reporting back, they made it as if it was a sort of a race, and we were really going to do this. It was real great.
I'm reading Pride and Prejudice, which is a bit old-fashioned, some of the words, and when I usually read books like that, I seem to stumble and I get a bit bored because it's not quite my language, but it's much easier to enjoy now.
Oh, it was much more fun since, it's not as boring and you're not reading one word,
How fast did the kids read, did you see?
Some of them were reading 50, 70, hundreds and hundreds of pages. Now, when we initially started, I think that you may have said 50 pages, and they said impossible. And the output today is hundreds and hundreds of pages. That is simply remarkable, absolutely remarkable. Most people would sit and listen and think, that is an impossibility, believe me.
Did they understand what they read?
They did believe it. Proof has been in the pudding. We had some tremendously cynical persons. I must say, at this school, we are right next door to training college. We have students. We have a plethora of people visiting us.
So, first year teacher trainee in Auckland, New Zealand. Today in the class, I watch kids sit for 2 hours. 2 hours that seem to pass, as if it were half an hour. It just went so quickly, and they were absorbed the entire time. Reading hundreds of pages and comprehending it, telling me back just what they'd read in the story. One guy, Tom, had a book that I'd lent him that I'd already read, and he told me back the first half of the book that he'd read, and it was exactly right.
I'm Tom from Auckland Normal Intermediate, Auckland, New Zealand, and I've just been on the new Reading Genius program by Strachar. I've only been doing it for 2 hours, and I can read books, just 400 pages in under 8 minutes.
The children that we spoke to this afternoon, if we had to gauge, they had seen movies and they were able to repeat as clearly and as lucidly what they had read as what they had also seen on movie.
I'm Marianne Toyes, I'm a teacher at Auckland Normal Intermediate in Auckland, New Zealand. I've got a class of children who sometimes read quite happily and sometimes don't, and I've really been impressed today with what I've seen. Well, I've got a group of children who've sat there, taken books out and read from maybe 8 to 10 minutes and have ended up reading 400 pages approximately. Now, this group of children sat there absolutely, completely absorbed in this for 2 hours, and that has impressed me more than anything.
Become a member of the Reading Genius community today.